What's up, guys? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy. It's your boy. Yes, like I said, we'll be making a YouTube video on this PC, right? My other profile, it got hacked. So I was at 89 overall, but this guy, he's at 70 overall. I know. My other guy, he was the baddest point guard. But he was dunking like a pro, man. Let me show you my attributes. Yeah, I didn't put nothing in anything. I only got these things right now. I'm thinking we'll put some in my playmaker because just because thought I could break some ankles. Yeah, I just graduated college and get it. I supposed to go in the #1 overall to the Timberwolves, but I got drafted #2 overall with D'Angelo Russell. He's a snitch, but alright, let's go. See, first game, Los Angeles Lakers and Timberwolves. Yeah, hold up, guys.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
What's up, guys? I'm back.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
I don't know. Sorry, I wasn't speaking. But
always something going on here in LA, and there's always someone flying in to see it.
What's up, Kobe?
Well,
What's up,
we
Kobe?
can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Freak.
Yeah, and whether he has friends and family in the crowd tonight or watching at home, I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
So and there you have it, folks, the very first NBA bucket from Freak.
And a scrappy one, but he'll take it. It doesn't matter how you get those first points in the NBA. It just matters that you get them.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there will be plenty of chances to create spectacular highlights in the years to come for this young man. But right now, he just wants those first points.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid in any game.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready. He's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
The Lakers trail. There was a time when the media had written off Shabazz Muhammad as an impact player. We showed last year he belongs in this NBA.
Yeah, it certainly did. I mean, he improved in every facet of the game, and sometimes we tend to write guys off a little too soon, Kevin. The media in general, not you in particular. He's been a big-time performer for the Wolves.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Minnesota?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Pulls it up. Misses off the right iron.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. There's Freak. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
That almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Here's Muhammad. And no good trying to get that one.
So, it's a tie.
Tie game in. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I could be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
All right.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective
from the man himself, Freak.
And then for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Town. Zhang comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Gorgie Dang is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Muhammad. And there's Pekovic. And it's Levine in at the guard position.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves after a tough start, they're back on track.
Wiggins drives in. Rebound by Williams.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Williams. And now a 6-point Laker lead. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Plant God. You could, nope. Never plant God.
1:37 left to play here in the second quarter.
Playing that defense.
Here's Levine. 5 points in the game. That one goes. Count it.
That's cheese.
And for the Lakers without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person, Clark, stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year. Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And it's Freak missing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
It's rebounded by Bass.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. It's now been a decade since the Minnesota Timberwolves played postseason basketball. Last trip to the postseason for the Wolves back in 2004.
Wow, that was a long time ago. And if you're wondering, that is the longest playoff drought in the league currently. Wolves want nothing more than to get back to playing playoff basketball, and featuring the #1 pick in last year's draft will help.
Good way to start, you're right.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Here's Freak. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Muhammad. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Now here's Freak. 16 points for him. For the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
And so we wrap up the
Timberwolves, 32. Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event an emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Julius Randle. Williams comes in for Young. Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. And Freak subbed in for Russell. Timberwolves also changing it up. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. And Gorgie Dang subbed in for Kevin Garnett. Freak, he's in at the point. Brandon Bass is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
From 11 feet away. And another basket for the Lakers.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And it's Freak missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Wiggins. The rebound by the Lakers. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Clarkson kicks to Freak. Rubio with the rebound.
Making back-to-back.
Rubio's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Dang. Lots of room. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Freak passes to Clarkson. He dishes it to Freak. Drills the three-pointer. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Get back, fourth quarter action starting up. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Levine. Here's Wirtz.
Pass it, man. Pass it, man.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Ricky Rubio is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Garnett in at the small forward. Just 5 to shoot.
Yo.
Now here's Freak, covered by Wiggins, and that one's good. Freak.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And Pekovic kicks to Wiggins. It's deflected.
One now.
Now Freak puts up a 3. Missed. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know it makes a big difference.
And
I mean,
we
you
got
never
the
been
W.
like they-
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game. What'd you notice